Ladies and gentlemen, there are certain maxims that kind of hold true when people reach middle age. For example, when most men reach their midlife crisis, they either go out and splurge on a sporty car, which is most impractical for them at that age, or they try to woo the affections of a much younger woman to boost up their egos. Women go through a similar process, and a lot of their midlife crisis turns into how they look and their sexual allure. Now, while most women probably don't have the means to do this in the way they would like, certainly stars in Hollywood do. They have the finances and the materials so that they can keep themselves. I'll give you one of the prime examples right now is Amy Adams. Amy Adams, I believe this year turned 50. Okay? And Amy is looking good for a 50-year-old woman. She really is. She looks nice. What you would call a MILF, okay? Not bad at all. And I don't mind her flaunting that in a movie, but not a movie whose sole purpose is to just preach and inundate viewers with rotten, vile, feminist propaganda. Well, Professor, you're going to say, these movies you normally ignore and do not even give time to. How is it that you watched this one? Ladies and gentlemen, I was snookered. I'll tell you how. A cinematic class is about to begin, and your professor is in. Greetings, salutations, and other sundry affair. I am your cinematic professor and purveyor of truth in movies. And the truth of the matter is, Amy Adams has been flooding the socials with, for lack of a better term, cheesecake photos showing that she is in excellent shape and still looking fine as she enters middle age. So now she makes a movie, which is tonight's lesson plan, called NIGHTBITCH, and it comes from Fox Searchlight. So what's the problem? The movie is total bullshit feminist propaganda. It states women do not need a man. It states men are basically useless until they are completely subdued by a woman. It states becoming a mother is horrific. And it states that if a woman must become a mother, the mothers are better without men. This is a libtard feminist wet dream. All right? Why anybody would sit through this nonsense is beyond me. But I did. And that's because they pulled a ruse and I got snookered.
He's super cute. Do you just love getting to be home with him all the time? Yeah, I do. I love it.
You're an artist, right?
Well, I used to be.
Wow!
But that feels like a lifetime ago. So
Yeah,
totally.
definitely.
We get it. I used to be a stripper.
The before times.
Yes.
Nobody in this family can clean their own butts.
No. Oh, that's okay.
If you wake him up, will rip your throat out.
Okay, for what it's worth. I would kill to stay home with him every day.
Mama fuzzy.
I'm not fuzzy. I just feel off. Look at my teeth. See how sharp they are?
It's a little bit weird.
Motherhood, it changes you. It connects you to some primal urges.
I feel like I'm stuck.
Make up a plan, draw up a schedule. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice.
I'll try.
I'm never going to be smart, happy, or thin ever again.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure I'm turning into a dog.
You're so funny.
Do you ever feel like the big secret is that we are gods? We fucking create life. We are so powerful. What the fuck? I could crush a walnut with my vagina. I am a woman. I am an animal. I am NIGHTBITCH.
You're so dirty. Where did you go?
I am her run.
So let me tell you what this movie is about and how I got snookered into watching the damn thing. Adam's his mother. They don't even give her a name in the movie. She's just mother. All right? So you know where this is going right from the get-go. She resents her husband. You know why? Because her husband goes out every day, works at his job, and provides a solid lifestyle for her and their son. Sometimes his work takes him away from home for a number of days as he goes on these trips. The husband is not having an affair, which you normally think of when they're away from home. No, he's loyal to mother. He loves his wife and his son. So, what is the freaking problem? The problem for mother is that husband is able to interact with adults, and she is stuck all day long with a child. And when she takes the child to family time at the library or what have you, somehow she doesn't count the other mothers as adults. I don't know why. That's what the story says. What mother wants to do is get rid of her husband because she's pissed off at him for having a life that deals with adults and actually doing what he's supposed to do, taking care of his family. She wants to live whatever kind of carefree life she wants to live without the restrictions placed on her from motherhood. And when it's convenient, she'll swing by and see her child. Wow. So, how did I get suckered into watching this thing? Well, the movie's called Night Bitch. And as we get into the movie, Mother actually begins to show signs of changing. She begins to growl. She begins to paw at things. And something right out of Ginger Snaps, she begins to grow a tail. And I thought, well, Night Bitch might mean that she's transforming. This could be a movie about lycanthropes. Yes, it could be a werewolf movie. So I stayed with it. Eventually, Mother turns into a dog, not a wolf. And the dog is her freedom. And the dog gets to run around the streets and run around the woods and has no responsibilities. And this is truly the life that women were meant to be. They were meant to be bitches running around wherever they want. Okay, are we following this? But wait, it's even better. because when Mother turns into a dog, it's not really happening. It's in her mind. So, as I said, Amy Adams is Mother, Scoot McNairy is the husband, and Jessica Harper is Norma. She's the only one that gets a name in the damn movie. And in essence, what she is she is Mother's Yoda. I don't know what it is that all these I am woman, hear me roar type of propaganda movies require the heroine to have a female wizened old biddy as their Yoda type. I don't understand why. But anyway, Jessica Harper fills that role. Behind the camera, Muriel Heller is the director and the writer. Do not let her near any type of filmmaking again unless she has some kind of massive epiphany. This is a woman who is nothing but a propagandist. This is a woman whose vile ideologies should be locked in a dungeon somewhere. Do not give a public forum to this vile creature. Brandon Trust is director of photography, and McCabe is the editor. They do yeoman's duty. You know, I try to find something in every movie that, well, you could say good about. And in Night Bitch, the only thing worthwhile is the musical score. And that was done by Nate Heller. Let's take a little time now to peel back the veils of time and head back to the early Cretaceous period. For the nation's first and only prehistoric film critic. A movie that claims women are gods, and they alone create life. This I checked. It takes two to tango. Women alone create life. Right. I only know of one time in history that was true. The movie is Night Bitch from Fox Searchlight. It is horrendous. It will melt and dissolve your brain. All of the logic, science, and common sense you have in there will begin to fester and pus and melt through your ears as if being dropped by the acid of this diabolical feminist propaganda. What a way to go. You should follow Rex and I on the socials. There's something good always happening there. And you'll stay on the bleeding edge of what's going on in Tinseltown and will not, hopefully, be snookered by these devious bullshit stories. Also, you should swing by the official Outtakes with Rex Real store. Now's the perfect time to be doing your holiday shopping. You can get it all done in one stop. And everything there is on sale. Either 25% or 60%, depending on what you want to buy. Apparel, home decor things, personal items. It's all there for you at the official Rex Real in either the black and white logo or the full color logo, whichever you prefer. And a variety of colors. Not bad, eh? Do all your Christmas shopping at the official Rex Real store. And now that you have learned what you have learned, you're in it. You're listening.